How to find answers within yourself. How do you go within? This is what we are talking about today. So, have you ever heard people say, you have everything you need? You just find the answers within yourself. Have you ever heard that before? Let me know in the comments. Type 1, okay? And are you in a situation that you say like, well, I'm feeling not so good because my money is not where I'm at, my relationships is not where and I'm not in a relationship that I want to be in. Actually, I just discovered, and also the job that I'm doing is not fulfilling. It's the same thing over and over again, and I don't see myself doing this for the rest of my life. Okay, so do you experience right now one of these situations? Then let me know in the comments. Say, yes, me. And it absolutely is normal that you find yourself in the situation. Normal between brackets. It is normal based on the conditioning in our society. Okay? So what do I mean by that? Now, first, let me show you. This is the drawing that I help my clients with. And I can share pieces and bits in my videos with it. And that's what I do the whole time. And also, the whole story goes in my videos. So if you are here, you receive all the clarity you need for you to find those answers. Now, these antennas are our five senses. Okay? Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and touching. And from the earliest moment in your life, this is how you learn to interact with the world. And also, we are conditioned to look outside of us. How many times in school or somewhere else, at home, that you were daydreaming and that you were thinking about something and you were playing and you were into something? And society or people take you out. Stay focused, come here, listen to what I say. The connection that is actually based upon that is cut so many times. Also by focusing on what's happening outside of us. Because what happens outside of us is just a reflection of what we were thinking a while ago. So I want you to understand your circumstances are not who you are. Your circumstances just show you what was going on in your mind and in your subconscious mind a while ago. Okay? And I want you to understand this, that you have innate capabilities. We have capacities and dreams and all that you want for 30 lifetimes and more. This is how powerful you are, how creative you are. And it's covered. Okay? So when you say, like, okay, Sige, I'm listening. So what does it mean to go within? What does it mean to find answers within yourself? Because I see so many people and they're actually asking their loved ones what they should do. Now, it's not going to give you fulfilling answers because their answers are first their projections based on their experiences and based on what matters to them the most. And also, it might come from a place of love and care for you. And it might not be what you need in order for you to find those answers. So it is how this is happening, how you get distracted, how you get so far away from the true version inside of you, and you don't know how you end up there because what you do comes so natural that you even question your own behavior that is supporting yourself to stay in the same situation. And if this allows to ring a bell, then type in the comments, aha. Because so many times I see people say, I don't, I can't, I'm not. And listen, those words are like spells. They keep you where you don't want to be. So change those words and say, I am finding solutions. I am getting to know how to. I am on my journey to receive the answers that I'm looking for. So, how do you go within? What does it mean? Okay, so I've been talking about all of these distractions. So, at some point, you've got to become aware. What is your biggest distraction? Is it your idea that you think relationships mm, are a holy grail? For sure, if you have one person who knows themselves very well and another person who knows themselves very well, and they come together, you create a third entity, and it's boom. In that case, relationships are the fulfilling that you're looking for. Then again, how many of you live such relationship? So you've got to come clear that perhaps the person you chose earlier before is perhaps not the supportive one for the version you are right now. And if you grow together, you can overcome that. Yet, if it seems that you're going like this, then at some point you have to decide. Because if that's your biggest trigger to actually stay in a situation where you don't want to be, then you've got to be extremely committed and dedicated to find those answers within. Once you get aware, like, wait a minute, this is draining my energy totally. It might be your job is draining your energy totally, or the family you live with. You've got to become aware what it is that is keeping you so distracted from going within. All right? So also, you're responsible for your own feelings. It's not somebody else. I hear so many people saying, like, yeah, I am. It's because of this is happening in my life. It's because of it. My job is not good, or my boss, or my partner. Well, actually, can you be honest enough to see that you allow that to happen? It's not that person. It's just you not being honest with yourself. So I'm truly saying those words because I want you to hear it, that it rings a bell, and they say, like, yeah, okay. So please be compassionate for yourself and know that you have to reveal things to come at some point that you see things differently so you can actually accept where you are. Say, like, okay, I'm in this shitty relationship. I'm not honoring myself by staying here. You can say, like, yes, I am in this shitty job, and I'm not honoring myself to stay here. Yes, I am treating my health poorly, and I'm not honoring my body to treat myself that way. All of a sudden, you get aware of the people that I'm surrounding myself with. I'm doing myself a disservice by spending my energy with them. Okay? And that is a process that you go through when you are becoming a new version of yourself. Now, I have people telling to me, and they say, like, yeah, I have to go and find myself. Now, have you ever heard of Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey, the comedian, Dumb and Dumber, The Mask. He's one of my favorite actors. And he's very clear about his words, about the distraction. And he says, all of a sudden I understood how tricky is the ego, how tricky is this conditioning, how tricky is the distractions to keep us looking outside of us for something we have inside of us. And I always loved it when he said that. And even now I get the chills. Because those words are like a big clock. Boom! So I want you to know that. And I want to share with you these bits and pieces to make it digestible and also to listen that you can do this too. Now, if you have a lot of distractions going on, there's ways how you become connected to the things that are matter, that the things that matter to you, that are worthwhile to you. So when this mind is blah 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 all the time, and you have all these instructions coming to you, it is your responsibility to find a way to calm down your mind. And I know this is a big hurdle for many of you. If you stay focused on this journey, you will ace this easily once you see the pattern, how you get triggered. Is it because of discussion? Is it because of the family you're in right now? Is it because you're not giving time to yourself? And mostly it comes down to that. You are allowing yourself to be distracted big time, and then you find yourself suffering. Like, how is my life ever going to change? So you have to watch your own behavior first and get to know what are your triggers. So one question is, we have a physical body, okay? What would you call breath? It's metaphysical. It's metaphysical. Now, what does that mean? So, you remember all these distractions happening outside of us? We can use our breath to make connection with the metaphysical. Meaning, all of those answers will resolve once you calm the mind. And with the calming of the mind, you receive, you create for yourself space within you for answers to come up. Okay? So let's do 3 breaths, okay? And let's experience it for ourselves. So close your eyes, sit here, sit where you are, and take a deep inhale. Hold and exhale, and listen to the sound of your breath. Now take another deep inhale and listen to the sound of your breath. Hold and exhale. Listen to the sound of your breath. Take another deep inhale. Listen to the sound of your breath. Hold And exhale. Listen to the sound of your breath. Now keep your eyes closed. Relax your body. Relax your energies. Relax your mind. Now, when you keep on listening to my voice, and when you were listening to your breath, for how many of you the sounds in the room got so much louder? All of a sudden you hear noises on the streets, or you hear noises from outside. This is how you create space within you. Now open your eyes and come back. How many of you with only these 3 breaths felt for yourself that there was a difference? If that was you, then type in the comments breath, so I know that you received this awareness. You experienced it. Because it's your responsibility to see where the triggers are. And it's your responsibility to create space in your mind. No one else is going to do that for you. No one else can do that for you. They can guide you. It's you who needs to be sitting, and it's you who needs to be breathing just by listening to your breath very consciously and creating space. And see the things as they are. The things that are happening, it's no good, no bad. And I know you might be in a situation that is very unfulfilling. Now allow yourself to create that space, so you create a sort of distance. And with this space comes answers. When you say like, okay, let me do this game of observing where I'm in. It's meaning like you are in a room and all your problems are at the other side of the door, and you just create a bit of space around yourself without opening the door and let all the problems come in. No, you keep for a moment, you keep the door closed. So feel yourself in that room and give yourself the space to just come to yourself. And how do you find then those answers within ourselves? Okay, so you may or may not have your goals clear for yourself, and we can work further on that. Yet when you are in a situation and you're looking for answers right now, in this state of calmness, in this state of let me observe things, you ask what it is that you're looking for. Because how many of you understand the power of your mind? I don't see many people who understand the power of their mind because they're using it against them. That's why they say, I don't, I can't. I'm playing this victim role. Now, when you create this room for yourself and keep the door closed, do you feel like you're in charge? Like you just can press on the pause button. That's what you just did together with me with those 3 breaths, okay? So then you might say like, yeah, okay, perhaps I'm the creator of my life. Perhaps. Now, what I'm going to share with you right now will show you that you are the creator of your life. Because I want you to rely upon the power of your mind. Your mind is a solution searching device. That when you ask a question, you receive an answer. So, no need to ask advice to people who are not living the life you want. You're not even seeing that they're not living the life you want. So, stay in that room, keep the door closed, be the observer. And I want you to ask yourself out loud that question that you are looking for answers for. It might be, what is it that I truly, truly want? Or you're in a shitty situation and you're like, okay, how do I get out of this situation? Then ask yourself, how do I get out of this situation? Show me, how do I get out of the situation? Show me, what is it that I truly, truly want? Show me who I am. Show me the solution to the problem that I am experiencing. Show me. If you want more clients, then show me where those clients can find me. Show me how people come to me. Show me examples. Show me insights. Show me how I can do this or how I can do that. And it's not show me how I can convince this person to stay together with me. Okay? You have to be honest here. Then you ask, okay, show me how I can solve this solution. Perhaps the answer is choosing yourself. Okay, show me what it is to choose myself. Ask yourself, show me what it is to choose myself. Show me what it is to live my life with people who support me. Show me what it is to live my life abundantly. Because your mind comes with answers. So you can do that right before you fall asleep. When your head is touching your pillow, your mind is extremely susceptible. It's listening. And then I'm talking more about the subconscious mind, okay? Because the thinking, when it's unconscious, right, it's not a help. And know that when you get up, all of a sudden you've got this download. Know when you do this breathing, all of a sudden you hear a voice. It's like somewhere out of nothing is something talking to you. And that's your soul, that's your inner self, that's your pure heart. That's your energy within you that you see outside in the world as well. How does a tree grow? What is it? Why is the sun doing what the sun does? Why is the moon there? Why is Earth here? There is this unadulterated energy that is in animals, in plants. And I don't say we are the same as animals and plants. The energy that is within is coming from the same source, okay? Is having that same power. And this power is extremely patient. It can wait for decades. Because we were doing exercises last week. And when we're doing a specific exercise, one of my clients says, see here, all of a sudden I heard a voice. And the voice was saying to me, finally you're there. And I still get the chills when I hear this. And I'm so grateful. Finally, you're there. So you receive answers by doing this. You receive answers when you're in the shower or doing some daily chores. chores. Okay? Because then you slipped into the habits, you're doing things habitually, and then all of a sudden, boom, this answer comes in. And when it comes out of nowhere and it makes no sense, that is your answer, especially when you're living your life not true to yourself. The first answer that you receive might be not what you want to hear. Unless you say, like, hey, I'm in my room, I'm creating space, I'm the observer, I'm open for things to come to me because this situation is unhealthy for me. If you're in a toxic relationship, you need to make sure that you support yourself in a way that you can come to yourself and take care of what matters the most to you, and that's you. If you're in a relationship when you're not cherished, why are you there? Anyway, when you are in a job that doesn't see your value, why do you allow to be there with your energy? Go and look for another job. Come to yourself first. See your value. See the gap between what you're experiencing and what your value is. And allow to be in your worthiness. Allow and trust yourself, your mind, that you have the answers within you. Just repeat this over and over and over again and refine your questions. And have that commitment to calm down your mind, to turn off the news, to not go out with those friends that drink too much, that smoke too much, whatever they do. Give yourself that space to come to yourself. Give yourself that breathing room for things to come to you. People, opportunities, solutions, money, the love of your life. They are there for you, and they can only come to you when you say, hey, I'm allowing myself to be open. I'm allowing myself to receive. So create that room for yourself. Keep that door closed. Breathe. Make your mind calm. Ask yourself questions and see what comes up. Perhaps you receive answers straight away. And it's your responsibility, again, to listen to it and to do something with it. And if you're going to ask your most loved ones, see, this is what happens, then you're going to say, like, yeah. Especially when they're the ones who are just projecting themselves all the way to you, and you're so distracted that you're not even receiving your own value, receiving your own answers. Don't go and ask, what does this mean to people who have no clue how to live their life for themselves? Okay? Reach out to me. Or there's many other people here on the internet extremely well focusing on self-development, self-discovery, taking away the conditioning so you step into the clarity that you have inside of you. All right? Now, if you have questions, please reach out and repeat this scenario. Ask for clarity, and come back to this video. Save this video and come back and let me know that you received answers. So other people get to read the comments and they get to see, wow, it worked for them. If it worked for them, it can work for me as well. Okay? You're not in this alone, not at all. And this is how conditioning works. Okay? The self is this energy within you. The self is your imagination. It is that intuition. It is that voice. And it is within you. You cannot find it outside of you. It is within you. You have to enter it. You have to access it, and there's ways how to do it. We also have done a beautiful inner child meditation. If you say like, yes, if I can make connection with my inner child and ask questions to my inner child, and I want that, then type inner child in the comments so I can do a guided inner child meditation with you. And then you can repeat it and see what answers come to you. Because also this gave answers to my clients. And it's there for you. It's just a way how to guide you yourself through the process and support yourself to do this. It's a practice, can be done in a quarter, 20 minutes, a half an hour. You can take longer, you can repeat it, and let the answers come to you. And it's actually this resonance within you, that patient voice that will communicate once you start listening. It communicates once you start listening, once you have the willingness to do this. Not, yes, now I have 5 minutes, let me do it. You're more important than the 5 minutes you grant yourself. You are actually the most important person in your life. And if you give that importanceness to others, well, that's a problem. All right. That's it for today. If you say like, yes, see, wow, this video is amazing, then let me know in the comments. I want you to give it a like so more people get to see this content. So YouTube can pick it up. Oh, people love this. And share with friends and family who are actually running in circles. They're in doubt temporarily and don't know how to move forward, right? Share this information with them. And subscribe to my channel so you get to receive notifications every time I go live. My name is Siege Nagels. I am a transformational mentor, and I help you to get very clear on your soul's calling, so how you can live your personal freedom and how you become your true self. That's it for now. Talk to you very soon. Mwah. Bye-bye. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you want. All right, that's it. Bye-bye.